Up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? You'll never believe where I'm at. Can you see everything behind me? Can you just see it all? Can you just feel it? Can you feel the power of the Nerdrotic Lair? Yes, it's like a museum. Look at that. Look how beautiful and pretty it is. And I didn't knock anything over. I know everybody's wondering if I knocked anything over. I didn't knock anything over. Not yet anyway. So, but also I finally convinced my friend to hang out with me and we're using such a high-tech gadget that we're streaming from my cell phone.
Yes.
Gary's never
We
done
have
this
all these
before.
cameras over here and lights and microphones, but let's just use a cell phone, shall we? I mean, like, one.
This is the Park Halpin cell phone and gimbal. So it's pretty cool. Where are our masks? I don't know. I left it in the other
We're
room.
a super spreader event. That's where we are.
we just came. Gary rescued me from the border of Mexico. You see my face is a little red. I'm looking a little tired. But yeah, thanks for all the welcome backs. It's so cool. Yeah, how professional. Isn't this crazy?
It's crazy.
There's like some big screens here, really nice mic. But I said, Gary, don't worry. I don't want to take up your time. I don't want to wreck your computer. I don't want to touch things I probably shouldn't touch. So I said, we'll just turn on my cell phone.
He would see the most boring internet history of all time. He'd be looking for porn, and all he'd see is YouTube videos and clips of Kelly Sue DeConnick right now.
What he has up is his Twitter, and he's got like hundreds of messages he hasn't responded to yet. So I'm evident. I'm looking at it.
20. Okay,
It has a
hundreds.
plus sign next to it. That means it's gone above and beyond things like that. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got almost 200 people in here. I know Jeremy was live. I texted him already. I said, gonna try to wait a little bit till you finish his stream. So, because remember, I'm an East Coast boy, so it's like after midnight. It's after my bedtime here. This is West Coast lad.
I'm just getting warmed up. It's like 9:10, so I'll start recording a video at 11. Be done about 3. That's the way it goes. That's the that's the new life. It's not healthy. It's not, especially when you're 52, when you're my age.
Is that like standard staying up?
Yeah, it is now. It didn't used to be that way, and I tried to do other things, but it doesn't work out that way. I'm too slow.
So look, here's the cool thing. So Gary just was live streaming with ads, and he just left his house open, and I kind of snuck in, and I could hear him. Yeah, I could hear him. I'm like texting him. I'm like, I'm like, hey Gary, I'm at your house. You're not gonna believe it, I'm at your house, and he said on the live stream, he's like, my phone battery died. So I'm like, he's not getting my text. So I just went in his house and took a shower. He didn't even.
I said, you know where I live. Come on in, mi casa su casa.
I just came in and took a random shower in his house, so he was still alive.
And he really made himself comfortable too.
Sure did.
Like, just opened up the fridge, and
That's
fine. There's nothing in there.
I was drinking all his Cokes.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
The Mexican Cokes, man. My crack. It's my crack. I normally don't drink soda, but the Mexican soda, because that's what the Coke was when I was a kid, like a million years ago, because it has cane sugar in it. So.
Someone said, did you fall asleep on his couch? Yeah, there's a photo he's gonna post a little bit later.
Yeah, we got something for you.
I couldn't believe it. Happened again. Well, I'm just saying, I was in the house. I wanted to come in here because when you come in this room, there's like, you feel some power, like some nerd geekdom power, that just gives me energy. I don't know what it is. It just gives me energy, and I wanted to to come in this room and just there's so many. Like I know where all the stuff is from last time I was here. So he's got Indiana Jones stuff over there. He's got some Thanos stuff back over there. All kind like if I move any closer, I'm gonna knock over this whole. What do you got? Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll take you on a little tour. I'll let Gary do it. If not, I'll knock you over.
It's random. Sure. We got Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we have Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who, and then some rando stuff, my DVDs, and then this island of misfit hot toys. Oh, and then
I want to see it up close.
The Hulkbuster, which is just fucking badass.
Jay, what are you gonna pocket this time? Well, I'm not gonna say it with Gary next to me.
Yeah, you gotta be a little subtle about it.
But here's the crazy thing. So after the shower, I just quietly go on the couch, just to kind of sit there. And Gary is fuming. I thought he was mad at me. He wasn't mad at me. Something happened to his video that he posted.
I'm pissed. I'm totally pissed. Yeah. So I put up a video last night at 6. Not usually an optimal time, but I don't give a shit. I usually put videos up when I'm done, right when I'm done. And it did really well for the first 6 or 7 hours. It was way above average. It hit 50,000 at about the 7-hour range, and then it just stopped dead. And I'm like, and I'd already gone to sleep. So I got up and I'm like, how did this get demonetized? Because when you put up a video, they monetize it. They check it. It's a bot, but they check it, and it's usually okay. And I put in a clip. I put in 20 other Star Wars videos. So watch out, anybody who's got this clip, by the way. So I don't know if it got manually flagged, but it did get manually reviewed, and it's Luke Skywalker milking the booby of the giant freaking fake puppet, and they call that nudity. So they just shut it down completely. I mean, they didn't age restrict it, but they shut it down. So that bullshit when they say it doesn't affect your video if it's demonetized, that's a lie. It's an absolute lie. And I could whip out my analytics. I could whip it out and show you that since that 7 hours, it's gotten about now 9,000 views. So that's ridiculous. And you win some, you lose some.
I use that clip. I got it in like 25 of my videos, especially when all that stuff came out. I saw a $5 super chat that said, help Gary move fund by knocking stuff over. I don't think I want to do that. Like, you don't understand. I don't want to come in here
I
and
knock enough stuff over myself. I knock shit over every day in here.
That's how it is.
And then things fall. Because this house is made of adobe. It's adobe brick house, so it settles. And I always have casualties from the back wall that I have to, Sometimes it happens during videos and I just don't move or react. Sometimes you can catch a figure just going boop.
I just was like, it'd be like kind of funny if you were live and like, not an earthquake, but like
a big one came down on a BBC.
Just came
3 weeks ago. Like a couple of panels just fell down. It was
like live, like you were.
Yeah,
live.
I was live. Yeah, I wasn't.
Did you just turn around and be like? What?
I just went. I'm not gonna stop the show. There's nothing I can do.
Christian Delmore for 5 says, "Hey, drunk, some love from Canada, and for Gary. Congrats on your success, buddy. You are proof that hard work reaps rewards. Good evening, boys. Thank you for the super chat. I know I missed a couple early." I'm not on my home computer, as you could tell. I don't think, Gary, have you ever done live stream like this? Can't really see your face because all the chats.
I did one in my car last week,
right.
But that was probably I've done them at the event too. But I can't navigate these things at all.
Let's see. Sir Mix-a-Lots for $20. My candy corn brother. This is also my candy corn brother.
Candy corn, pineapple on pizza. What'd you have for dinner tonight?
So Gary creates a pizza with pineapple, jalapenos, buffalo sauce, and like bread like that's like this thick. So when I picked it up, I was like, this thing is like 50 pounds. You want me to eat this? So after a couple bites, first of all, it like sets your throat on fire. And whatever's going on in my stomach now for eating that kind of pizza might have some ill effects in the bathroom tomorrow morning. But it's not my bathroom, so it's okay.
Well, or maybe on the flight.
That's right. Flying home tomorrow. Again, Sir Mix-a-Lot, thank you for the 20. Maybe this will help cover any damages Jay causes. Baby. He might have more mental damages that I'm here than anything else. Love you guys. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you so much. Callista says, Jay, I triple dog dare you to take one of Gary's action figures from his wall and run for your life before he catches you. Theory over drawing 3. She always says that. Listen, you don't tell it when he's right here. Like, that's like, you gotta sneak it. That's the only thing. And I'm telling you, if I took something, he would notice.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
I would notice. I notice if something is out of joint. Plus, if it would be so funny if you tried to take a figure and like the whole thing came down, you'd be just because it could.
Look at all the dares. Christopher for 5. Jay, you're looking younger now. I got a little son in Mexico, and all I ate was rice for a couple days till I got here. Did you steal some lifespan from Gary? I'm telling you, it's this room. I'm telling you, you get in this room, and there's something about these figures, all these things staring at you. Look, I see Indiana Jones right there. I see the fertility god idol. It's staring at me. I just want to take it home. It's giving me life. You have to make this should be like a, every geek should make a journey to this place. Pretty soon it won't be in California. So Delvos for 25. Maybe this will cause any damage. Who knows? Thank you for the 25. Back when entertainment was good for 5. Gary and Jay, can you write your emails and show it to me, please? How am I supposed to do that? My email address is in the description.
I can put it in the chat.
It's just drunk3po@gmail. So
I saw Mrs. Nerdrotic in there. Maybe she can do it.
So
I don't need to listen to us.
Oh. Bionic belly button for 10. I dare you to touch Gary's microphone or beard.
Bionic belly button.
Not gonna touch a beard, but microphone is right here.
Easy.
It smells like success.
Oh.
Just saying. It smells like success. That's all I did. I didn't touch it. I sniffed it. I don't know what's worse. East Coast Wizardry for 5 says, much love, boys. Thank you so much.
What's up?
People are like, I thought I heard Gary say Drunk 3PO was in his house on the real BBC.
I did.
He did real quick, and I did catch it. It was...
No, I didn't say it real quick. I'm all there. I'm super excited. There's a big YouTuber coming to my house today. And it's
talking about my size, that's for sure. He's letting me sit in his chair. Can you believe that? Dr. Rachel Lindbergh for 10. Hail, Jay and Gary. The pizza Gary makes sounds delicious. And welcome back from Mexico, Jay. Thank you both for all that you do. Stay awesome. Hail, Candy Corn. This is a respected doctor.
Hail Candy Corn.
Candy.
It's that time of year too. It's the candy corn time of year. I've seen Halloween decorations popping up.
Oh, they're crazy.
Yes.
Like Florida's like full Halloween right now.
I love it.
People are like, I see Jay in Gary's studio. I'm like, my mind is, yeah. That's pretty funny. Let's see. Delvos again for 5. Gary's Fortress of Solitude is lined with things that he has captured. Have captured admiration and energy for years. No wonder it's a place of energy and happiness. It is a happy place. Like, there's a Star Wars game, and when I was a kid, I must have spent like, I probably could have bought a car with the amount of quarters I dumped into that Atari Star Wars game back in the day. So
they make a sit-down version of it now. So a mini sit-down version of it that you get a little bench. It's only like it's only $800, but it's pretty cool. It's the 1UP or whatever this company is. That thing is cool. I play it all the time. By the way, that belongs to my kid, but I'm holding it for him. He didn't have enough room in his room, so as a good dad, I said, I'll put it in my room, son. and take care of it.
It doesn't even have dust. I don't even know how he keeps the dust off everything. It's absolutely insane. Oh, there it is. There's the secret.
Always.
Old school
Always.
feather duster.
Yep, that's what I use.
Old school feather duster. Yeah, I spent 4 days in Mexico. Basically, we took a bunch of supplies. You're gonna see a video on my other channel. Dropped them off, and we hired some locals to finish up some of the construction over there. So there really wasn't that much. There was some trouble going on the border, and they didn't really want us to stay longer than we had to. So we kind of like did what we had to do, and then we left. So that's why I wasn't there. I thought I might have been there an extra week, but because you guys see the news. You guys know what's going on over there at the border. Pizza is great for $5. Sounds like you guys had a great dinner. Drunk 3PO, I'm just happy you're still alive after drinking so much in Vegas, then going hiking the next day.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
So here's the thing, like in Vegas, I never even bought a drink. Everyone was like, hey, it's Drunk 3PO, let me get you something. So they just kept handing me stuff. And you know, I appreciate the fans and the free, you know, so you had to.
Listen to this. I appreciate the fans, so I had to drink that much. I had to. I mean, were they pouring it down your throat for you too? No, but
They wanted like pictures of them. They were like, I bought this for Jay. Let's get a photo. And then it was like, you can't waste stuff.
no, you can't. And that
So-
made Alex very happy at the Millennium Fan.
I bet.
He was stoked. He's like, you guys need to come back.
I can't believe Drunk 3PO fits in Nerdrotic. It was chat. I go very slowly. I know I'm like Godzilla and I knock things over. It's pretty crazy. Daisy Blossom for $10. I'd love to make a nerd pilgrimage to Gary's office. Love you. Love to you both. Yeah. Daisy sent an awesome donation because she knew we were going to help some kids with special needs. And the money is there. I'll tell you all about it real soon, Daisy, when we do our member stream. What we did was some of the money that you guys donated for that cause. Awesome, cool stuff that's going around. Let's see. Christopher says, hey, Gary, when I meet Jay in New York City, it will be exactly 2 years since I met you, Gary. And I still wear your hat.
Oh, God, it's been 2 years since New York. I was just talking about that earlier today, since the New York Comic Con.
Wait, you have any more Nerdrotic hats?
I do. I'll give you one on the way out. Yeah, I do.
I don't know why I didn't put one on.
Oh, yeah. I got some stuff to give you.
2 years since.
It's been 2 years since New York Comic Con when Jeremy and I were out there and Joker came out. And we just, I remember hearing on the news while I was in New York, there's this thing called COVID that hasn't gotten here yet. And it might come over. And I'm like, it'll probably be like SARS was last time. I was wrong.
Yeah. It was a little.
It's a little off on
Just
that
a little
prediction.
off on.
Yeah.
Just a tad. Just a tad. Jay's missing super chats. I know. Sensei Sharkbait. Jay, when will you make another appearance on Friday Night Tights? Who knows? You never know when I show up. Last time I was told to be there, I fell asleep on the couch. So you never know.
We're going to need a couch.
Yeah.
And there will be a couch in the new studio.
Yeah. You never know. Crazier things have happened. But you guys do realize, like, as soon as I get back to Orlando, Jeremy's picking me up, and we're driving up to Boston for a week. Then I'm hopping from Boston to Times Square for a couple more days. Then from Times Square, I got to meet a bunch of YouTubers at the theme parks. Then I'm probably going to Tennessee, maybe to visit somebody. So that's my crazy schedule that I don't even think Gary could keep up with. But
No, I couldn't. No, I'm not going to be doing anything. I'll be right here in this room for the next 3 weeks.
Everyone's talking about me sleeping on the couch. Yeah, you'll see the picture Gary got. We'll see. Aaron for $5. Some trouble on the border, really? Good to see you back safe. So how much weight have you lost? Looking good, Joey. Love the Nerdrotic Lair. You know what? Thanks for asking. I actually, before Vegas, I was on a diet for like 4 months, and I lost, it was almost 17 pounds. I still need to lose a little bit more. So, yeah, I did good. I stuck with it, you know, and the whole gym thing and everything. Are you guys planning any new meetups? We're looking at Orlando. We're looking at like we talk. This is just whispers in the air, okay?
Yeah.
They're just whispers in the air. We talk like Orlando, Vegas, like 2 a year, maybe something like that.
Places
So,
where there will be no mask restrictions, and Vegas is a bit of a problem with that right now. Because I would love to see like Eric July at
Big
a
time.
meetup. There will, yeah, I think there's going to be an Orlando one. I'll be there. I was just talking to Jay. I've been dying to go there. I can say this on your channel.
Oh,
I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I want to see the Harry Potter thing at Universal. I've seen it here in California. It's cool, but I heard the one over there is like a million times better.
So what we're working on would be neat is need to come back to California before Gary finally says goodbye, and he take me to Hollywood,
yes,
Universal Hollywood, because I've never been there, and then we could walk around all that stuff. And
yeah, I promised Mrs. Nerdrotic we'd go, so we can do it before we. And then when we do move and get settled, there'll be a big Texas meetup. There'll be a kind of a grand opening. Nerdrotic. We'll do a Friday Night Tights, and I'll make sure everybody, including this guy, gets there. And
I'd love to.
That'll be fun. So, but
I could sleep on the ground.
And you guys are doing. Is Boston like a meetup thing, or it's like a Sports Wars thing, right?
It's a geeks. It's now turned into a geeks and gamers meetup where we've got a lot of surprises, a lot of different things. It started out as Sports War because Jeremy and Ryan were going to see Tom Brady play back at Gillette Stadium. And then when people started hearing, oh, Jeremy's going to be in Boston. Oh, is anybody else coming? We would love to meet you over there. Jeremy put the word out and was like, does anybody want to go to Boston? I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do. Can you get me there? And he's like, yeah, I'll drive you up. So that's going to be weird. Like, I'm going to be riding in the car with Jeremy and Ryan for several days.
Sounds terrible.
all the way up to Boston.
The ninth circle of hell.
I just want the back. Like they
just with Ryan, I mean, like, you know, Ryan tossing his Mountain Dew bottles in the back seat, and Ryan's probably like the 12-year-old kid, you know, like, remember Vacation? And you got the, you know, Rusty's got his freaking dirty socks. Oh God, Rusty, that's freaking Ryan right there.
It should be.
You got a video every second of that, by the way.
That'll be the thing. Like Jeremy will probably set up the camera and go live while I'm in the back, going live myself from the other point of view. But the thing is with Jeremy, like, you know, he doesn't like to eat like regular food. He only likes 3 things, like chicken nuggets.
He hasn't graduated from the kids menu.
That's pretty much where we're at with that whole thing.
Chicken nuggets, In-N-Out burger, and I think like plain
But he
pizza.
likes plain In-N-Out, like no ketchup, no. That's like plain, like bun burger.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. What they call that, like dry. I want my burger dry. That's pretty gross.
Yeah. That's like what I fed like Logan when he was 3.
So I'm afraid like we're gonna stop at like gas stations to eat the whole time. Where I was like, we gotta get gas. You might as well get something to eat here, boys. Why as we keep driving up to Boston?
7-Eleven sushi. There you go.
I'm gonna pack. You know, I'm gonna pack different things. SBD Girl 88 for 5. Do you think Universal Orlando will troll you being at Hollywood one if you do a live stream? Yeah, so I was just telling Gary when we were getting the pizza, I was like, so cool. On the Park Hoppin' channel, the official Universal Studios account keeps popping in our live streams. And the last time they popped in, I was at Universal, and they were like, hey, Jay. And I was like, oh, it's Universal again. And they're like, we got a surprise for you. And they made me walk to this certain place. And they're like, all right, now go around. And so basically I had to go out of my way. And they were like, yeah, you're going the right way. You're going the right. And then there's this door. And they were like, knock on the door and someone's going to meet you there. And I'm thinking they're going to give me something for free. I'm banging on the door and they write in the chat, best knock knock joke ever. They troll, like the official account.
That is good.
It was pretty funny.
That's great.
So yeah, Fast Stevens to go for 2 says, Gary, are you being held against your will? We're not going to answer that.
I'm fine. Are you being held against your will? It's my house.
I'm loving it.
Well, it's the landlord's house.
I'm loving it. I spoke to Mrs. Nerdrotics. She's like, drink all the soda. And I saw like, you know, I'm just drinking soda like crazy, eating pizza.
Drink all the beer.
It's just crazy. I'm like laying on the floor. everything is great. Taking random showers and bathrooms. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in or not, but it is what it is. Sensei Shark Bake for $5 is car video. Yeah, there'll be a lot of car videos on that show. How do you manage your car video?
Oh, on what with the camera? In the FJ Cruiser, there's a little like compartment right in the dash over the steering wheel. So the lid perfectly holds the phone. So it's like having a screen right at your steering wheel. So that's where I put mine.
How do you see like the super chats or like everything?
I had to pull over, and there is if you hit that, you can.
He's touching my phone, everyone.
Oh, I gotta hit cancel on that one. There is. I think it's either. I'm pretty sure you hit that or that, and it lets you single out super chats. Yeah, right there.
So it just goes. Wow, and I didn't even know that existed.
Jeremy showed me that.
Jay, what was the work you were doing with bringing the kids to parks? Can we do that whole as a meetup with Universal Live Stream? What I did with the parks was I was taking kids from the Boys and Girls Club, so I'm not sure the quartering is here. No way.
What's up?
Not the real one.
Not the real one. No.
Oh, he did. He sent a super chat.
He did? Oh, look. What does it say?
It says the shortest, least dark, opposite of handsomeness, drunk 3 p.m. My best friend is in the chat, everyone. Say hi to Jeremy from the quartering.
What's up, Jeremy?
That's pretty funny. But yeah, so I was taking kids from the Boys and Girls Club that couldn't afford it to go. I was able to do that when I was a teacher there. I'm not sure if I could still do that today, but when I was a teacher there, I was able to do that. And I gotta say, the quartering only sends $5. The guy has 1 million subscribers. Okay, he gets hundreds of thousands of views
And a brie shed.
daily.
Yeah.
And he only sends me $5. He's like trying to tell everyone he's the real one. He's like, I gotta check. It's the real one. It's the real one.
It is.
It's because you sent $5, Jeremy. That's why they think it's a troll. That's all I'm saying. That's because they think it's a troll. Let's see. Buford Justice for 10. Gary, get the hell out of California. Great stream today on the BBC. Jay, thought you would be camping under a bridge on your way back from Mexico.
They're crowded right now. Oh.
Oh, Jeremy, you really didn't have to do that.
Wait, a grift. No, he's appreciating the grift. You know, I mean, the master. I'm trying. I've got a ways to go.
Jeremy, he says I fart in your general direction.
I fought in your general direction.
Thank you, quartering. I'm gonna screenshot that because no one will believe me that is real. So I'm gonna screenshot that live so I can keep that in all my record books. Nerd Cookies for $1. What's up, Elaine? Beautiful Elaine. Nerd Cookies channel has exploded. We had a little competition where she was like ahead of me and I was ahead of her, ahead of that. She hit a couple great videos that just exploded. Snowdub Live says Cotton Connection Raid. Much love to you guys. Thank you, Snow, for the $5. Quartering says, have a great night. Off to watch 4 women argue over how hot Drunk 3PO is. Yeah, that's Chrissy. That's Chrissy's podcast.
Oh, is that what the conversation turned into? That's hilarious.
Yeah, because she says, Quartering says real recognizes real. Man, I appreciate you, man. Unless you were talking about Gary.
No, he's not. But Jeremy, I love you. You know I love you. And thanks again for being there with Alex. Sorry if you got any blowback for that, but that was awesome that he was there. And understanding about it, because like he was our guest, and I'm like, oh God, this is one of the fucking douchiest things ever, and I hate fucking doing it. I'm like, of course I'm gonna invite him to stay there, but I'm like, yeah, I know you were our guest, but we got Alex Jones. But he was incredibly fucking cool about it. So thank you. I
Quartering's
appreciate
good
that.
people. I see you all, Cotton Connection. Thank you for rating and being here. I appreciate you. I see you all. I was answering a question about something else and I totally forgot because the quartering totally derailed my thought process.
What with this $100 super chat? And he meant to say thank you, Jeremy. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no, Chrissy. So Chrissy did a stream with X-Ray Girl Anna and Mandy, and they were talking about guys that they gaga over or whatever, and she was just like, I've never really seen Drunk 3PO, and all the other girls, and I thank you ladies, they were like, he is the best dish, sir. I mean, they went off on me for a good 5 to 10 minutes. So much so, like, they were like, we don't want to say anything else because the other men watching might be that we don't want them to feel bad. And X-Ray Girl's like, I don't want my husband to feel bad, but Jay's really handsome.
X-Ray Girl. That's the one I'm thinking about. I'm like, my producer just got married. I mean, he's not, a full-fledged, he's missing a leg, but he's still a guy. He's still a full man.
Exactly, yeah.
I needed my rib shot there, but I don't have it. We love Mark the Cyborg.
Yeah, again, we're just doing this on my cell phone.
Yeah.
So
he's a little difficult to take to airports.
That's why.
Other than that, he's a good guy. We like Mark the Cyborg.
And he'll limp around when needed.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
He can't sneak up on you.
True. True. He might be able to shoot me from a distance, though.
He probably could. Oh, dude, yeah, for sure.
That's the thing. But yeah, so Chrissy, hopefully you see me now. Come visit me in Orlando. Runs with Phantoms for $2. Y'all two acting happy stoned. Y'all eat some California edibles.
No, I'm naturally like this.
I'm naturally like this too. Actually, I'm just in this room. I had a great 4 days. We did a lot of good. We helped a lot of people. And I'm also happy I got to see my friend Gary at the same time before I head back. So I've just been bouncing off the walls, and I haven't slept in a couple days. So I'm just saying. Let's see. The quartering says I gotta go to bed. My channel is under attack.
It is.
I'm gonna use that one. Next time you say F Drunk 3PO, that's gonna be the title. My channel is under attack.
Yeah, and you should use his thumbnail.
I'll
use his thumbnail from when it's under attack.
That would be freaking awesome. Blue Eyed Scorpion for $2. I'm just here for Gary's clown horn.
You can't hear it though. Maybe I would have to do this. Hang on, give me a moment. A little finagling here.
Crazer Chris for $5. I'm really creeped out of seeing Gary's face so close to the camera.
Sorry. Do you want me to get a little closer?
He's touching buttons.
All right, so where's your microphone here? And then I gotta go.
It's right. It should be right here.
There you go.
Did you guys hear it?
They had to have. I've had it.
Oh, they heard it. Okay.
There you go. Good.
Nice. The 70s rock fan says you skipped my super chat, buddy. What was it? Retype it? I'll try to find it. It's hard to do this on the phone.
They need to fix that. Yeah, they want so much stuff on the phone, but they can't figure out the live stream stuff on the phone.
The Ducks in 1977 for $5. Gary, did you put up every single action figure on the wall like that? There is adhesive clear plastic to put them up in patches.
I not only put every figure up, the blue squares that they're on, I put those up individually, and they're about this big. And I had to put double-sided tape on each individual one because these are plaster walls. And this is a rental. The landlord has never been in this room and never will be. So yeah, and then I used push pins because it's for soundproofing as well. If you recall, my first video in this room sounded like I was in a tunnel.
And you got that. And you fixed that with the action figures?
Action figures in the blue padding that they're
Oh,
pinned
yeah,
on.
yeah.
So it acts as a and the carpet, the rollout carpet we have here. So.
Do you guys think he should? Don't you think Gary should live stream when he's taking all this stuff down? I think that would be pretty neat to see, actually. Back when entertainment was good for 5J, I never asked you this, but thank you for warning us about Luke in season 2 of The Mandalorian. I had a little scoop there.
Yeah, you were the only one who called it.
I had a little help.
You did. Well, you did, but you called it months before it happened. And I remember when I was watching, because you were with Ryan, you were a baby boy, and I went, nah. I went, no way. Couldn't happen.
And there you go.
And
it was almost
that too.
Yeah, well, if you only got 2 things wrong in your life, then
oh, I get plenty. It's fine. Yeah, it was quite a moment that they fucking blew. Excuse my language on your channel, but
it's okay. Aaron, for $5, if you're gonna be in Tennessee driving back through North Carolina to get to Florida, maybe we can meet up. Just throwing that out there, unless you're flying and I missed out. If I have time for meetups, Aaron, I will put it on my new Twitter account. It's drunk3po_Joey. So I will tweet it out and get the word out where I'll be. I'd love to hang out and meet up with people. I would love to. JLo Flicks for $2. RK just announced a new channel, Patriot Outpost. Really? Is that a real thing?
Sounds pretty alt-right.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
The 70s rock fan super chat. I was complimenting on your Hong Kong Phooey t-shirt. Here's the #1 super guy. Yeah, every time I wear this out, man, people love this.
Phooey.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
The guy who voiced it, did he just pass away? Or no?
That's a good question.
He was pretty awesome.
I know Sublime did a cover of the theme song.
I don't know, it's so pretty epic. Almost 600 people in this piece. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Chrissy Mayers, Chrissy is here.
What's up,
Tell
Chrissy?
Tell me that's true. Wandering in Paladin says, hi, 2 of my favorite YouTubers on one screen. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I do that J thing?
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is Chrissy really here? She said she'd never seen me before. What do you think, Chrissy? What do you think? Oh, she's putting some love in the chat. I see you. Do you think I look like a dish like those girls were saying the other day? I was just curious. Let's see. Orville Nation for $2. Nice to see you guys streaming together. Thank you. Pal Gaming Travels for a $2 super chat.
No way. Scatman Crothers was the voice of Hong Kong Phooey?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, dang.
Did he pass away?
A long time ago.
Chrissy says I only look like an appetizer.
Oh.
But I am tall. I'm like 6'4".
That's not terrible.
I guess it's better than like leftovers.
Yeah. It's better than like something on Ryan Kinnell's floor.
Chrissy Meyer for $10. Hey boys, I'm here to simp. Can you follow me back on my new Twitter, Chrissy, so I can get back in your DMs? Anyway, Young Nerdrotics. What kind of channel name is that for $2? Gary, why do I look so sexy now? I love future me.
Oh, did my wife make that? That's so nice that she's in the chat and she's making new accounts. She's
People are.
Mrs. Nerdrotic is so sweet. Hey,
I don't know what to say about that. Is that really her? Devils for $5. Joey Tangerine. What does that mean?
Oh, that's Tangerine's like it's real BBC Friday Night Tights.
Oh, I see.
There's a video of Bruce Wayne talking to Alfred, and yeah, you gotta see it. I can't even explain it. It would sound kind of shitarded. So.
Midnight Mick for 99 cents. Throw some hearts at me. Appreciate that. Young Nerdrotic at Drunk3PO. I do love you. That's probably not. Anyway, we'll move on. From that, I don't want to get anyone into trouble. I'm trying to see if Chrissy said anything. Oh, she just said I look like an appetizer. All right, that's where we are. Appetizer. My heart's not easily broken, but sometimes it's easily wounded. That's all I'm saying. Rob for $5. You guys make my days a little brighter. You're cool, Jay, no matter what they say. Well, thank you, Rob. Appreciate that. I don't know how we do that, but we do. Dr. Rachel said, Jay isn't a dish. He's an entire meal.
Dr. Rachel.
This is the part of the Drunk 3PO live stream where Gary's kind of like, all right, I see it's...
No, this is for Dr. Rachel.
Oh, there it is.
Somebody, like, put this together for me and sent it in the P.O. box, and it made it. I only had to glue, like, one thing. But, yeah, they made it. I think they 3D printed it, and it's pretty dope. Pretty fucking dope.
Chrissy calls me a tall ass of warm milk.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're my cookies to my milk, then that means we get a dunk. So anyway, did I read that? J-Lo Flicks $2 Arcade just announced on G&G live stream. It's a legit channel. He must be doing
it's politics.
Politics or something.
He's doing a political channel.
Young Nerdrotic for $2. Gary, thank you for helping out that newbie YouTuber. I need all the help I can get.
I do what I can, you know. It's giving back to the community. That's what I'm about.
Giving back to the...
What's up, Polly?
I'm going to steal something. All right, so Nikki says, sorry, Jay, you're not even a whole meal. Well, I have lost some weight. There you go. I don't know. I know. Sometimes
there's bossy boots in there. There's my girl. I see her in there.
These girls get a little feisty. Formerly Rod Line says Jarbo needs content. Could you please do something controversial? Yeah, I like candy corn. That seems to be very controversial.
And pineapple on pizza.
That seems to be extremely controversial. That's the reason why me and Gina broke up. You know that, right?
Yeah, and it's dangerous for me to say that I like candy corn.
Very dangerous.
Somebody could actually go and buy some candy corn, eat it, and choke to death on it. So I need to be, I need to think about what I'm saying. The power of the words. It's so dangerous.
I'm just telling you, like, Gina doesn't like candy corn, so that's the deal breaker for me. That's how it is. Lord Vito says, come through Palm Beach and I'll introduce you to some baddies. All right, I'll DM you later. Aiken for yes, that's a Florida term for some fine ass women.
Oh, we call them baddies. Well, we used to call them baddies. Baddies, not baddies. Baddies sounds like a bunch of bats flying around.
Aiken for you guys being very generous tonight. Thank you so much. Aiken, thanks for the stream, guys. Great way to finish my afternoon for $8. No problem. Young Nerdrotics for another $2. I'm not Miss Nerdrotic. Fat Steven Seagal rules. Okay, now I guess we know who you are.
Fat Steven Seagal does rule.
Pal Gaming for $2. Drunk 3P, are you dating Gina? I think I settled that. Candy corn. Draws the line.
It really does.
It's can't have that. I think we ripped off Drunk 3PO isn't drunk. Yeah, I'm just too happy right now. Maybe later. Jay reads past super chats from the stream after the stream. Yeah, sorry. I'm doing my best. Running with Fantas is glad to see the Phantom Menace. He always puts these big words. Flockanuclear Hickle faction.
What?
Of the sequel trilogy vindicated by Marcia Lucas. I don't know.
Marcia?
What'd I say? Markle?
People say Marcia. It's Marcia Lucas. Yeah. I mean, she just spoke the truth. She said everything we were saying for a few years. But it was, yeah, it's somebody who actually worked on Star Wars and somebody that our detractors have deified as, and she did. She kind of saved it in the editing room. Maybe not as much as people think, but she was right. And the producer dunked on it too. Howard Kazanjian, who produced Raiders of the Lost Ark, Return of the Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back. Because it's shit.
And Chrissy, I see you flirting with me in the chat. Thank you. I know what you meant, and I know what you're saying. Now that she's seen my face, she just went all out. What can I say? I have that effect on people. Latino Slant, Paulie for $5. My dudes, both you two get up here for a Mexican meal on me. Gilbert's El Indio is my family spot. Did I say that right? I probably didn't. Much love to you both. El Indio. Yeah, that's it. It was a little spaced out.
That sounds brilliant.
Joint 3PO is hot. Oh, thank you. I try. Put cream on my face. Anyway, Andy for $2. Jay asked to see Dr. Nerdrotic to go with Drunkalorian. Did I say that right? Oh, you talking about the figures. Asked to see Dr. Nerdrotic. He's the one who made you into an action figure.
It's right there.
He made me into an action figure too.
Yeah, he did. I saw it. Was it the one laying on the couch?
I haven't gotten that one yet, but yeah, that's the one. Chrissy says this looks like a YouTube internship.
It does. You're doing fine. You're doing fine, kid. For one, miss a couple of super chats. That's part of YouTubing, and then you're doing great.
You only simp for Gary, Chrissy. Let's be honest. I see what you called me. You called me milk. Milk is something that you crave all the time, right? You called me a tall glass. I always see you holding a glass. The signs are there. The hints are there. You can't fool anyone in this chat. And don't try to pin it back on Gary. It's not how it works.
Don't attack the audience.
Okay, sorry about that. It was
the audience is,
but it was a female.
The audience is not always right.
It was a female that's flirting with me very harshly in the chat.
Well, you need to work a lot harder to get your female audience numbers down. Okay, so if you want to, because obviously success is having a 6.6% female audience on your channel, so you might need to work on.
I have a 42.
Alienating a few of them. 42%.
Yeah, I'm a 42. The hot thought: are super chats just like money at the strip club? Is Nerdrotic perched onto a stage in a smoky club, reading our sticky notes as we throw him fivers?
Yeah. No.
I'm just trying to get a mental picture. Good night, A2. Love you. You know I love you. Trying to get a mental picture of Gary coming out of smoke with sticky notes being thrown at him. All right, Chrissy just roasted me bad in the chat.
Well, she kind of does it for a living.
I know. I asked for it. This is the problem with doing this from my phone.
Well, you know what?
I missed it. I missed it, Chrissy. So that's just how it is.
Yeah, we could. Here.
How does that?
I could throw it up on this screen. I guess we could have done this a long.
Gary's
time ago.
pushing buttons, man. I don't know.
Those geeks and gamers.
Oh, Jeremy's still alive.
He's still alive.
See, I'm not taking his audience.
Was he worried about that? Tell him not to be worried about it. There we go. We can put this here. And we don't need to see us. And then you got the chat right here. I mean, it's not going to get everyone, but is this easier to read?
Yes, actually.
Boom.
Except for my dorky looking face you got frozen over there, but that's all right.
No, I got to get a picture.
I just pointed that out. And Gary's taking a picture. That's great. That's great.
Hi, I'm Jay.
You gonna show it? You want to show him?
Hi, I'm Jay.
I need that for my Tinder. I think that's what
for your Tinder, for your grinder.
Fixing Larry for $5. Scatman Crothers also did a voice. Did the voice of Jazz on the original Transformers animated series. That's right, he did that. That's right.
He also got an axe to the chest in The Shining.
That's right, he did.
Yeah.
Delvos for $2. Help! My channel is being repressed. I don't know how to help.
Dis Bruce says 42% of the audience is the Tinder.
Southern Belle says Jay is hot. Yeah, thank you. You hear that, Chrissy? Your little funny jokes that have no effect on me. They just bounce off, all right?
What's Sporking News doing in the chat? Why aren't you helping your wife, dude? She just had a baby. Why are you fucking around in live streams? What is your problem? I'm just kidding.
Well, Scott's channel's ruined for life now that Gary called him out. J-Lo Flicks for $2. You two are double-barreled pop culture shotgun. Well, thank you. Nate Dogg for $2. I'm drunk like drunk 3PO. Love the stream. Thank you. I can't pronounce this man's name. Kustaval. I don't know.
I love Scott, by the way. I'm just kidding.
Restart Drunk Theory Cobra stream. Also start drunk as Christy stream. The Drunk Cobra, everyone asked us to do that. We'll probably get around to it. We gotta wait for something. We only did those streams when something big happened. So there's not much big happening in Star Wars. So kind of
No. Star Wars.
Not yeah.
I mean, thank you, by the way, was that Junes for watching my video. A lot of people did until YouTube said there was nudity in it, so I appreciate that. No, yeah, when the biggest Star Wars news is George Lucas's long gone ex-wife comes out and talks shit, that's pretty bad. And she's right. She was right. Everything she said was 100% right.
Yeah, and stuff that we've been saying, like Gary said, we've been saying for years and been called names for. We were called names. And now the people defending it, I saw a video, they were like, well, George Lucas divorced her, so her thought process doesn't count. Her thinking and everything doesn't count because George divorced her. And I was just
there's
like,
some of us who think Star Wars hasn't been that great since that happened, so...
yeah, a lot of us.
Yeah.
Young Nerdrotic for $2. Chrissy drunk flirts with his reflection. I don't know about that.
You do duck lips a couple times.
Sometimes.
I can't even seriously do duck lips.
I might have skipped some super chats
not to laugh
because the chat ran on me,
but you got this right here. See, you can stop it right there. At least I thought I could stop it. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
Just read Jeremy's $100 freaking super chat already.
I did read it.
Yeah, we did read it.
I read it. Electric Eye for 10. Chris Gore on Friday Night Tykes was awesome. Chris is a good dude, and he introduced my wife and I to the late Grant Amara. Did I say that right? 3PO still waiting for my hat, and Donut Operator. And Donut Operator needs to be on Friday Night Tykes. I don't know who's a Donut Operator. You should have got an email from Nine Line about the hats.
Isn't he?
What you guys did was break the matrix.
You did.
You guys bought so many hats in 24 hours that Nine Line was like, we underestimated this geek community. That's what happened. So now that they're getting them all up, and you should have your hats by the end of the month. The Guiltman for $20. Much love to you both. Keep being yourselves. Can't wait to see you next month. Candy corn sucks. Jay, remember that time I made your video better by saying hello? Much love to you. You both are amazing. Yeah, Thomas, this is a great video.
We love Thomas.
Yeah, Tom, we do. We love Thomas. I know Dr. Rachel sent a super chat that I missed. Is it here? It's not here. I'm trying. Dr. Rachel just says Jay is hot. Maybe that's what you were trying to say. The chat's moving so fast that I can't keep up. I'm not used to having this much engagement on my live stream. Let's see. If I missed your super chat, please retype it. and I'll try to get it. Nerd cookies for $2. Jay yells at children in theme parks. Sometimes.
Sometimes they need it. Their parents aren't doing it.
Sometimes. They just like get in my way when I'm walking. That's the thing. Let's see.
Do you want to get stepped on or yelled at? There's your choice.
Exactly. I'm big. If you see me, I'm a big person. It'll hurt, but not on purpose.
Donut operator is the ex-cop YouTuber, right? With the stash. I'd have that guy. That guy seems pretty cool.
Young Nerdrotic for $2. 42% of that is trapped grandmas in a Miami airport.
He's a support. Well, Buford T. Justice for $5. If he's a supporter of Black Rifle Coffee, is he not aware of like what because they did some fuck Black Rifle Coffee. It turns out they're not what they say they were. They were there just to exploit some people just to get money. So maybe he doesn't know that, or maybe he's locked into a contract. Who knows? That's why you got to be careful with I'm not judging anybody who gets sponsors. Jeremy from the Quartering gets them, and you got to do what you do because you're only on YouTube for a very short amount of time. So I don't judge anybody for that. I kind of don't mess around with it. I was just about to do something for freaking Surfshark, and they did what they did. So I'm glad I didn't. And every time I'm about to do something with somebody, they Dynamite Comics pulled their shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, nah.
Chris, for $2, is Baby Drunk going to replace Baby Boy Ryan? Nah, I travel too much. That's the problem.
Maybe you'll have a Baby Drunk.
I'm like that, I'm like the black sheep of the family over there at Geeks and Gamers. I go to Disney World. So, I'm like the black sheep. Cecil says for $5, see you in New York. Uses $5 to get yourself something pretty to wear for me.
Mm.
Is it gonna be cold? I need to know. That's the thing.
Rocking the gassy kid as my wife sleeps, listening to whatever this is. I need sleep and sponsors. What the fuck did Surfshark do? Was it Surfshark? Yeah, it was Surfshark who pulled their support from and it was based on. Oh my God, I'm brain farting now because it's late. It was somebody I watch, somebody I support. They pulled all their funding from somebody based on just one little fucking tweet. God damn it, I'll have to look at it now. Tim Pool was talking about it.
Narcissist 3PO. Thanks. $10. Jay, what ointment do you use on the paper cuts from all the money the lady stuff in your shorts as you walk down the street? Ointment? I don't know, I just rub dollar bills on it and it seems to work. Cheers! GXP for $5. Safe travels. Thank you. There's my girlfriend again, Chrissy, for $2. 3PO, you're an 8 on the fandom scale.
8?
That's not terrible. 8's not terrible. It's not, average would be like a 6.
I gotta make sure it's Surfshark, by the way. I'm tired, so it was...
7? Gary, Donut Operator is a supporter of Black Rifle. Oh, yeah, we went through that already.
Yeah.
Kaiser Chris for $5. The only reason I came on here is because of Gary. Cool. Thanks. Electric Eye for $5. I got my email from Nineline. Oh. We read Sporkings. I'm trying to catch up. Bruce Lombardo says, Nerdrotic, are you sponsored by Geek Blend?
Geek Grind. Geek Grind is a coffee, and it's not like a financial sponsor. They sent us coffee to try out, and we're kind of in the courting process, but they're just starting out. And we tried. They sent us a bunch of coffee and said try it out. I loved it, and they will not. They'll support anybody. They don't care what you say, what you do. That's the kind of things we want to support. But yeah, they haven't given me any money. They just gave me coffee, and I thought they were a cool company. And Melissa said we should back them, so I said sure.
Matt for $5. Carrie Smith from Unsafe Space. I was on that podcast not too long ago.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. It was
go ahead.
So it was Surfshark pull sponsorship from Reclaim the Net. So they pulled their sponsorship from Reclaim the Net over one of the writers, and I'm blanking on his name now. It's not. Why do I keep wanting to say it's Andy No. Andy No, and it was one psychopath tweeted at Surfshark saying Andy No did all these things that he didn't do, and they just fucking pulled the funding right there without asking any questions. Tim Pool got pissed, and everybody else got pissed, by the way. So yeah, and Quartering did make a video on it.
He did.
Yeah.
Matt said Kerry Smith from Unsafe Space recommended you to get Mark Pellegrino on Friday Night Tykes. They had him on Kofefi break last week. Kofefi. That's that Kofefi that Trump
misspelled. Yeah. Mark Pellegrino. Hell yeah. Anybody Kerry recommends. Oh yeah, I'll listen to, because Kerry is.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's brilliant. The Ladies of Liberty, Kerry and Chrissy and Mrs. Nerdrotic.
Good people.
Yep.
Chrissy. The Farm Engineer for 5. Kringler Coffee by Adam Kringler is legit great coffee.
I heard it's very good, and we love Adam Kringler.
Adam Kringler knows. I think he's on with Jeremy.
He was.
Isn't he?
He was on with Ricada last night. That was a good live stream.
They're doing great. Let's see. KMFI for 5. Hey guys, candy corn is troll poop. Don't eat too much. You end up living under a bridge. Jay, aren't you supposed to wear rosaries unless you're praying? This is not a rosary. One of the orphans in El Salvador made a bunch of these for me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I just wear it. I wear it because that was kind of neat.
Give me one of those next time.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Mason for $5 says nothing. We're catching up. Everyone's saying, yeah, I'm gonna talk about Mexico next week, so I'll fill you guys in. John says, Jay's in San Diego. I have a fun party this Thursday night, and you need to come help me with a bikini model shoot while in town.
Is that John?
Yeah. The photographer. I'm leaving in the morning. I know, like, now I should have, like, stayed longer.
He doesn't ask me, because he knows I say no. No, he wouldn't ask me anyway.
Yeah, well, I've been begging. I was like, next time you have one in Florida, I can help with the bikini models. You know, sometimes they need lotion, towel. Sometimes they have a wardrobe malfunction, and you need top people there to make sure.
Men.
Yeah, exactly. Just to make sure everything is running well. So, but anyway, I didn't want to go too long. Been going an hour. Gary has a lot of work to do. But what I did want you to do. What happened?
No, I'm looking at favorite Lord of the Rings moment.
Oh.
I got so many, but when Gandalf is talking to Pippin about death, the White Shores, right before the big battle, freaking love that. And when Sam picks up Frodo, that gets me every fucking time. So I've got a gazillion of them, but I like those the little quiet moments and the inspirational moments. I mean, sure, all the battling and stuff is badass, but those are the parts I like.
I did ask Gary if he would grab the gimbal and show you his room real quick and point out some things for the next few moments. Gary, one of our mods banned me from your channel. What happened?
What? Who is it? Who's
Austin.
Austin?
Here, let me turn the...
Email me at gary@nerdrotic.com.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, he's going to grab the gimbal and you just hold it. Yeah, you let that go. And just hold it here or wherever.
Oh, okay. So there's
it'll move. So when you turn...
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Let's go down here
first.
There you go.
So this is the island of lost hot toys.
I'll show you. If you want to move it up and down, just push that.
Oh, sweet.
And it'll go left or right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so this is the island of lost hot toys. Some of these were boxed up for a long time. Some of these might be new. I can hear Mrs. Nerdrotic from here. I can.
I'll get the super chat. John for 5. Gary, you're always invited, but I think Mrs. N would need to come as well.
She would have to come as well.
You can do lightning. Mrs. N can do the styling of the babes.
This one is so badass. This one right here. Fuck. Look at that. Yeah, so that's the this is cool. It's like it's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, it moves with you.
It does. So this is a corner, right? So this is the door I walk into every day, and we've got. This was supposed to reflect what used to be in my old office, and I did kind of do it figure for figure out of memory. But then I had to kind of expand on it over here. So we were at Star Trek, Marvel Legends. It kind of fades into, there's the game right there. And you can see there's some Migos, Jane's Addiction signed guitar, the oversized Migos. These things are awesome. That's my Explorer bass. It looks really cool. Plays like absolute garbage. So there's Gina. I told her she was promised a prominent place in the walls of wonder for being the brave soul that she is. Now, you guys don't see this one. This is the Lord of the Rings stuff. I gotta make sure I don't knock anything down. And then we go to Doctor Who. These are working, these masks like work. These are voice masks, voice changing masks. They're fucking cool. And then
people are just like in awe in the chat.
Let's see if I can get here we go. All right, so here is another side you don't see. This is the pinball machine. Poor Nebula's got a busted hand right there, so I gotta fix that. But yeah, those are the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is a badass Gandalf with rooted hair.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, and here's the mother. Here. That's the box, by the way, from Andy Masterson for the 1/6 scale he made of me. This thing is badass. Look at this fucker. Oh, that is so cool. This is an actual skull from the Orville. In the finale, the finale for season 2, and there was a God. It's been so long since I've seen the episode now. Marcus goes into a tunnel and finds a bunch of dead bodies, and when you find out that Isaac's race just wiped out all the humans, so I got to visit the set of Orville season 3, and Tom Constantino, the very nice producer, very good guy, gave me that skull. There's Geralt Rivia, there's Spider-Man, I'm a big fan of Galactus, so I have every Galactus toy ever made. This is kind of just extra stuff. Here is the Indiana Jones he was talking about, and this, okay, to tell you how cool Mrs. Nerdrotic is, best wife fucking ever. For Christmas, she bought me this pinball machine and had it completely restored. It was sitting in a backyard, like getting rained on, and it works. I'm not going to turn it on now, but yeah, she's a total keeper. So here is the workstation. And yeah, there's my angry tweet at fucking Team YouTube, and there's my lights. Wow. That's above.
There's Horse Shack.
Famous covers. There's Jaws. There's another TARDIS. There's more.
He's got Fight Club action figures.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn around here. So here is in front of Doctor Who. There's Conan. I love this 1/6 scale Conan. There's the best set ever made right there, which is the TARDIS 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor console playset. That's fucking badass too. And then there's Jay.
I'm looking at the Fight Club action.
Oh yeah. So here's another. I have both doors. This is my closet. And this is the comic rack. I like my comic rack. And look, there's the male Captain Marvel, the actual Captain Marvel. Some old Justice League. Great Superman comic written by Alan Moore. Then we go on the walls over here. You know, guys don't see this stuff. This
There's
is my
the Fight Club action figures. I love it.
yeah. I have a 1/6 scale too. It's somewhere. There's some vintage Mego fucking Star Trek the motion picture action figures. These are badass. Fantastic Four. Poor Peter Capaldi right there. There's some. This is my video game. This is a holdover from the comic store. I had to negotiate to get this back from Brian. And believe me, he wasn't that cool about it, but I got it. And these are some of my Gentle Giant makes reproductions of action figures oversized. And these are unbelievable. So, yeah, there's, they also do them of the superpowers. And these things are massive. Yeah, I have a bathroom in here too. You don't want to see that. Yeah, I got my Sid Vicious action figure and my Johnny Cash action figure.
Johnny Cash.
And there's Johnny Cash. And then we got Bruce Wayne. And my Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff. First printing, a true first printing of Game of Thrones.
Injection Common Sense for Fire says, will there be a member stream soon?
Yes.
There you go.
Thursday is the day for a member stream, a nice long member stream. So that's it. Yeah, that's the room.
So what I'll do is, all right, we're gonna say goodbye. I've taken up too much of his time. Let me turn the camera over. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the tour, Mr. Nerdrotic. Thank you for your hospitality. Thank you for letting me sleep on your couch.
You're welcome.
Hopefully he gets some work done with the way I snore. So we'll see. But that's it, guys. I'm going to leave this live stream public, so come back and watch the tour as much as you want. This is Jay. This is Gary. I know I missed Super Chats. I promise I'll make it up to you.
You will.
But we will catch you next time.